Few things are as disheartening as having an insurance claim rejected. It's a moment that can feel like the ground has shifted beneath your feet. You've done everything right, paid your premiums on time, read the fine print, and trusted that when you needed help most, your insurance would be there to catch you. But instead, you're left with a letter that says, denied, and a sense of betrayal that's hard to shake. You pay your premiums, trusting you're building a safety net for your family. Each month you make sacrifices to ensure that, should the unexpected happen, you'll have a financial cushion to fall back on. Insurance is supposed to be that promise, a guarantee that you won't have to face life's toughest moments alone. When crisis strikes, you expect support, only to receive a rejection letter instead. The news can come at the worst possible time, when you're already dealing with stress, loss, or uncertainty. Suddenly, the safety net you counted on seems to vanish, leaving you scrambling for answers and solutions. The shock and frustration are overwhelming. Suddenly you feel exposed and alone. It's not just about the money, it's about the trust you placed in a system that promised to protect you. The emotional toll can be just as heavy as the financial burden, making it hard to know where to turn next. Many honest people find themselves in this position, wondering what went wrong. You might question if you missed something in the paperwork, or if there was a detail you overlooked. It's a common experience, and you're not alone. Millions face claim denials every year, often for reasons that aren't immediately clear. This isn't about blame, it's about understanding why claims get denied. Sometimes it's a technicality or a misunderstanding. Other times, it's a gap in coverage or a missed deadline. The insurance world is full of complex terms and conditions, and even the most diligent policyholders can get tripped up. By learning the common pitfalls, you can avoid them and protect your future. Knowledge is your best defense. Knowing what to look for, what questions to ask, and how to document your claims can make all the difference. It's about being proactive, not just reactive, when it comes to your coverage. Our goal is to empower you with knowledge, so your insurance truly serves its purpose. We want you to feel confident navigating the claims process, understanding your rights, and advocating for yourself and your loved ones. With the right information, you can turn a confusing and stressful experience into one where you feel in control. With the right approach, your policy can be a reliable shield, not a source of distress. Imagine the peace of mind that comes from knowing you're prepared, that you've taken steps to avoid common mistakes, and that your family's future is secure. That's what insurance should be, a true safety net, ready when you need it most. Let's uncover how to make your insurance work for you. Together, we'll explore the steps you can take to avoid claim denials, understand your policy, and ensure that when life throws you a curveball, you're ready to catch it. Your peace of mind is worth fighting for, and with the right knowledge, you can make sure your safety net never fails you again. Picture yourself at a bustling outdoor market, surrounded by rows of fresh vegetables and fruits. You don't just grab the first tomato you see. Instead, you pause, pick up a few, and look closely. You check for ripeness, color, and any blemishes. Maybe you even give them a gentle squeeze to test for firmness. This careful inspection is second nature. You want the best for your money, and you know that not all produce is created equal. You compare prices between stalls, ask the vendor where the produce comes from, and maybe even negotiate a little. You might ask about how fresh the vegetables are, or if they were grown locally. You want to be sure you're making the right choice, so you take your time and gather all the information you need. If you spot a bruised or damaged tomato, you put it back without a second thought. You certainly wouldn't pay top price for something that's not up to your standards. After all, you're spending your hard-earned money and you expect quality in return. But when it comes to buying insurance, a purchase that can have a much bigger impact on your life, many of us don't apply the same level of care. We often rush through the process, sometimes signing documents without reading the fine print or clicking buy online without really understanding what we're getting. We're easily influenced by catchy advertisements, promises of low premiums, or the convenience of a quick online purchase. It's tempting to go with the cheapest or most popular option, especially when insurance can seem complicated or overwhelming. But insurance isn't just another item on your shopping list. It's a major financial decision, one that can protect your family, your home, and your future. The consequences of choosing the wrong policy can be far more serious than picking a less than perfect tomato. That's why it's so important to approach insurance with the same diligence you use at the market. Take the time to read the policy documents thoroughly. Don't hesitate to ask questions, even if they seem basic. Compare different options, Look at what's covered and what's not, and make sure you understand the terms and conditions. Don't rely solely on a friend's advice or a quick summary from an agent. What works for someone else might not be right for you. Your needs, your risks, and your financial situation are unique, so your insurance should be tailored to fit. Make sure the policy you choose is robust, comprehensive, and truly fits your needs, not just your budget. Look for exclusions, waiting periods, and claim processes. It's worth spending a little extra time now to avoid unpleasant surprises later. Remember, a little extra effort and attention to detail today can save you from disappointment, financial stress, or denied claims in the future. The peace of mind you gain is well worth it. So, be a smart, informed buyer. Treat your insurance decisions with the same care and scrutiny you use at the market, because your financial security and your family's future truly depend on it. One of the most common and costly mistakes people make when dealing with insurance is non-disclosure, failing to share all the necessary information when applying for a policy. This simple act, whether intentional or accidental, is one of the top reasons why insurance claims get rejected. Many people underestimate how important it is to be completely open and honest during the application process, but the consequences of leaving out even minor details can be severe. When you leave out important information, like a previous illness, a minor surgery, or even a traffic violation, you're putting your future claims at risk. Sometimes, people skip sections on forms or forget to mention something they think is unimportant, but insurance companies rely on these details to assess your risk accurately. The entire insurance system is built on a foundation of trust and honesty from both the insurer and the insured. When you sign up for a policy, you're entering into a contract that depends on full transparency. If you choose to hide a health issue, a past accident, or any other relevant fact, you might feel like you're saving money or avoiding hassle. But in reality, you're setting yourself up for disappointment and financial loss if your claim is denied later. Even small omissions, like not mentioning a single high blood pressure reading from years ago, can have big consequences. Insurance companies often investigate claims thoroughly, and if they discover any discrepancies, your claim could be rejected outright. The insurer calculates your premium and coverage based on your full risk profile. Every detail you provide helps them determine the right price and the right protection for you. If your information is incomplete, the entire calculation is off, and your policy may not cover you when you need it most. If new information comes to light, whether it's a forgotten medical condition or an undisclosed accident, the insurer has the right to refuse your claim, leaving you without support at a critical time. This principle applies to every type of insurance: health, car, life, or any other. No matter what kind of policy you're buying, full disclosure is essential to ensure your coverage is valid and reliable. Always be truthful and thorough, even if it means paying a slightly higher premium. The peace of mind you gain from knowing your policy will protect you is worth far more than any short-term savings. Full disclosure builds a solid foundation for your policy, ensuring that you and your loved ones are truly protected when it matters most. Remember, honesty now ensures your safety net holds strong when you need it most. By being open and transparent from the start, you're investing in your own security and peace of mind for the future. Every insurance policy has exclusions, specific things it won't cover. Ignoring these is like buying a theme park ticket without checking which rides are closed. Exclusions can include cosmetic surgery, dental work, or injuries from risky activities. Home and car policies may exclude floods, earthquakes, or accidents under certain conditions. These aren't hidden, they're in the policy, if you read it. Always review the exclusions list and ask questions if you're unsure. Knowing what's not covered is just as important as knowing what is. Many claims are denied because of waiting periods, times when coverage hasn't started yet. Health insurance often has a 30-day initial waiting period and longer waits for specific illnesses or pre-existing conditions. If you claim too soon, it will be rejected. Know the waiting periods for your policy. Ask your advisor for details. Plan your finances with these timelines in mind. Don't get caught off guard by a technicality. Patience and knowledge are your best tools. Sometimes claims are denied simply because the policy was the wrong fit. Buying a cheap basic plan might save money now, but leave you exposed to big risks later. A low sum insured may not cover today's high medical costs. Assess your needs, age, health, family, city, before choosing a policy. Don't just buy what's popular or cheapest. Choose coverage that truly matches your life, The right fit is your real protection. Low premiums are tempting, but they often mean limited coverage. Budget policies may have sublimits, co-payments, or long waiting periods. You might end up paying more out of pocket than you expect. Always look beyond the price. Compare features, benefits, and exclusions. A slightly higher premium can mean much better protection. Don't let a bargain today become a costly mistake tomorrow. In insurance, you truly get what you pay for. Invest in quality for real peace of mind. Being a smart insurance buyer is about being informed, not an expert. Always read the policy before signing, especially coverage, exclusions, and waiting periods. Ask questions until you understand every detail. Compare more than just price. Look at features, benefits, and the insurer's reputation. Check claim settlement ratios and customer service reviews. Honesty is critical. Disclose all relevant information in your application. A policy built on full disclosure is your strongest shield. Take your time, do your homework, and don't rush the decision. Empower yourself to make a choice you can trust. The right policy is an investment in your family's security. Insurance is more than a contract. It's a promise to protect your family. When chosen wisely, it shields your loved ones from financial hardship in a crisis. Many claim rejections come from small oversights or not reading the fine print. The power to avoid this is in your hands. Approach insurance with care. Read, question, and disclose everything. Your financial security is worth the effort. Think of it as an investment in peace of mind. Don't settle for catchy slogans or low prices. Choose knowledge and prudence. Build a fortress of security for your family, brick by brick. Your peace of mind is the greatest premium of all.